Good morning, cultists! Welcome back to another unbalanced breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we finally reformed the Hellenic faith, so now we are an Enetic clan of civilized barbarians, which is absolutely fantastic. And our heir is Marios, who is not yet a genius, but that can change. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure, one of our concubines is currently pregnant, so who knows, maybe we'll end up with a genius Marios. In any case, you might be wondering, where do we go from here? First things first, I think we need to liberate ourselves from the Khazarians, because ain't nobody got time for tributary states. So to that end, let's go ahead and pump out a metric ton of horse archers. In fact, we'll go for maybe as many as we can possibly handle? How many would that be? I have no idea. Kind of looking at our manpower now, I think we can definitely go over 10,000. Once these guys replenish, yep, they'll be at 10,000, so I think that's good enough for now. As a matter of fact, I don't want the non-horse archers around, so we'll just dismiss these guys, and I've kind of separated them in between episodes. So after we liberate ourselves from the Khazarians, I think our natural and immediate reaction might be to subjugate the Abbasids. Here's why I think it's a bad idea. Remember that time that we spent waiting for our prestige to build up so that we can revoke titles and such from our lords and ladies in the Byzantine Empire, or the former Byzantine Empire? Yeah, I think that's going to be much, much worse with the Abbasids, because if you look at the Byzantine Empire, that's only, what, 5 kingdoms in comparison to the uncountable number of kingdoms that the Abbasids have. To be more precise, it's one... fuck, I've already lost count. Suffice it to say, it's a lot of kingdoms and a lot of titles. So we're gonna be spending a lot of prestige revoking all that stuff. So how about maybe we turn our attention towards Eastern Europe, and maybe even a bit of Western Europe, and maybe even Lombardy. And then once we've built up sufficient amount of prestige, then we'll come back to the Abbasids and just gobble them up like nobody's business. I think that's a good idea. Now on to more minor news. As you can clearly see from our beautiful coat of arms, I have gone ahead and changed our dynasty name as well as coat of arms to House Hippolyta, named after the famous Amazonian queen. And our sigil is what appears to be an angry horse. Just look at his face. It's great. I love it. And I've also gone ahead and changed the names of these counties in this area to the names of the counties in the hit video game Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't want to hear a single complaint from any of you. I love that game to bits. Absolutely love it. And these are the names that I'm comfortable pronouncing. So I'm gonna go with this, alright? And so without further ado, let's get started and liberate ourselves from Khazaria. Though we may also want to move ourselves away from Vaspurakan so that we can declare a war on this mosque here. We'll see. And also, sorry, one thing I forgot is, in our last episode we moved our capital over to Trapezius, which coincidentally may actually be the historical homeland of the Amazons, as it turns out. And it's also the name of the muscle that we'll be working out as we dominate the world. As a matter of fact, the trapezius muscle will be the only muscle that we work out. And so by the end of this campaign, we'll be a race of fierce Amazonian women who are basically just nothing but neck and back muscles. The rest of our body will be severely atrophied and will just be floating neck and back muscles, because there's nothing sexier than a woman with engorged neck and back muscles. It's a universal fact. Alright, so let's go see Khazaria about our neck and back muscles. You can no longer ignore the irritation in your throat. You begin to cough violently. What? Immediately? What the? Okay. My doctor thinks that it's nothing, so he'll try to treat my mild illness. To balance your humors, your doctor made you sprint around your keep to induce sweating. My keep? You mean my yurt? My tent? Alright, sure, I guess. Let's hope that it's actually nothing. I stumbled into a courtier eating cookies outside the kitchen. The courtier apologized several times and then offered me a cookie as an apology for being in my path, and the cynic in me got the best of me. I lost myself in cynical comments about how the courtier was trying to poison me with a baked goods, probably spoken out loud. I'm sorry, but that cookie looks suspicious. Ishak? Are you trying to poison me? Ishak wants me to stop being cynical. That is a promise I will not be able to hold, but I won't disturb anymore. Huh. So I'll get cynical. Wait, am I already cynical? I'm already cynical. So on top of that, I'll also become cynical. I don't understand. You realize you've been free from your cough for a few days now. Being able to sleep at night without waking up coughing is a blessing. Oh. Okay, maybe our doctor was right and it was in fact nothing. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and declare a war against the Vaspurakan holdings. I'd rather not waste like 200 buckaronis on that. Yeah, I get it. Ominous divination, not so good. Whatever. Freaking bribing our priest over here to get better results, as it turns out. What a scam. What an absolute scam. Didn't need it. There you go. Merry Christmas. And now we burn it all down. Hell yeah. And of course our clans want more lands. And they'll hate me for eternity. Unless of course somehow I get like 1,000,000 prestige. Then they might love me because there's actually no cap to the amount of opinion or clan sentiment that you can get from prestige. Yeah. And people are trying to fabricate claims on my land. Are you kidding me? Again, you really don't need to do that. You can just go ahead and declare war on me. Good grief, guys. Alright, let's get our 12,000 stack over to the border with Khazaria. As a matter of fact, you guys should start going into Kuban. Oh, look at that. Parthian blood. Fantastic. But of course, she's not of our dynasty, which is fine because we'll get her bred into our dynasty soon enough. Alright, let's go ahead and declare a war to free ourselves from being their tributary. And this time, we will in fact bring a mighty bull to war. Yep, there you go. Alright, so 4,000 go in there. The other thousands go up north. No, actually go eastward. Yeah. What, you're not gonna join in on the attack on our suzerain? Come on, man. News from China. The status quo in China is over. Jupiter must have decided to punish the arrogant... You mean Zeus must have decided to punish the arrogance of the bureaucratic Chinese regime. For a great Jurchen horde has recently disrupted the harmony of the divine land. Led by the great Kagan, numberless fierce riders have crossed the Liao River and invaded northeastern China, apparently intent on conquering the whole empire. Emperor Li Yizong is slowly gathering his forces in Luoyang, but many are already questioning whether he has lost the mandate of heaven. For tributary states of China, this means that their suzerain will be unable to lead them or lend them military aid. Others point out that it is an opportune time to break free. Okay, well, I hope that they don't actually lose because right now we've got a decent amount of grace built up with them. So maybe they might lose, I don't know. Let's go ahead and cash in some of our grace just in case. So we'll get ourselves a scholar bureaucrat who is a master seducer, but thankfully since we've turned off AI seduction, I don't think we need to worry about him potentially banging my concubines and whatnot. Alright, well, in any case, okay. Thank you for that news. I don't really care, but thanks. So Constantinople is down to 2 holdings, the temple and the barony. The barony is going to take a few ticks for it to get destroyed, but the temple will be destroyed in the next turn. Oh, also in between episodes, I have set all the coastal counties to build temples. So in between episodes, I will set them to build shipyards, and then I'll give them away and whatnot. I think that's a good idea. In any case, are we building anything? No, we are not. Let's go ahead and... I could upgrade my shrine even more. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's see the population increase. Thank you very much. Siege that down, move on to their next holding. Yeah, I think a stack of 5,000 would be a good idea. We should probably try to get into... Oh, guys, look. Wow, wow, wee wah. Hell yeah. Alright, you're our new Marios. So, I wonder if Designate Heir will work, since we've got this really complicated, the succession law stuff. Nope. Turns out it doesn't work. So I think what we'll need to do is we'll need to grant her a tract of land or something. Maybe in Trebizond or Thrace. Or something. We'll give her something to rule over. But for now, yeah. Oh well, I knew the succession laws would become complicated and whatnot, but that's fine. Not a huge deal. I'm pretty sure it still follows the same prestige laws as our nomadic origins. And my mother is dead. Died under suspicious circumstances, killed by armed thugs. Uh-oh. And our marshal hates me. Alright, we'll deal with that in a sec. Oda, why don't you be my new spy master? And my marshal hates me because I executed his child. Get over it, man. What the hell? People have their children executed all the time. You don't see everyone else whinging on about it. Or maybe they do, I don't know. In any case, let's replace him with a 60-year-old lady. Who are, of course, the most fearsome of fighters. Alright, 62%. I think we need to get into an actual tussle with our troops. Thank you very much. And... I don't know if that's really gonna count towards our war score. But maybe go for these guys. Yeah, just in case. I'll go with the bigger stack. We're at 64 right now. Wow, that was actually built very quickly. Holy... What? Really? A month? It takes us a month to upgrade these things? That's insanely good. Holy crap, holy. Wow. I guess it's from the bonuses of our steward as well as our scholar bureaucrat and whatnot, which is just fantastic. Alright, well, let's let these guys take that over first. Sadly, not a tussle with their main stack, but that's fine. Go after that. No. Since I'm not sure about their troop composition, how about maybe we give them a bit of a wider berth? And we'll come back for that later. Fishing village upgraded, thank you. Let's go for another fishing village upgrade. And what's our population growth now? It's about 2,000-ish, which isn't bad at all. Isn't bad at all. Uh-oh. Alright, this could be troublesome. Hey, are we auto-assigning commanders? We are. Thankfully, unfortunately, they all kind of suck, but... Oh well, I guess. Yeah, they don't seem to want to tussle with me. Which is interesting, because I thought they would kind of jump at that chance. What with them being more numerous than us, but I guess not. Right, let's go ahead and upgrade the fishing village even more. Thank you. I am just loving the crazy fast build speed right now. In case you haven't been able to tell. It is just getting me rock hard, as it turns out. Since we've only given our vassals one county each, we've basically neutered them, and so they will be extremely unhelpful from here on in, but that's fine. It's not really a big deal. Go ahead and tussle with them. And we are at 86%. Alright, I guess we'll try to find their main stack somehow. Ah, there they are. Speak of the devil. Fantastic. Also, one thing I forgot to do is... we need to... warrior train. The dedication you display is admirable, brother. It's, of course, Hulk Hogan himself talking. The dedication to your display is admirable, brother. High Chief Bulger, who apparently, shaved off his iconic, facial hair, tells me, inspecting my horse, we have been riding for hours, but all I feel is invigorated by the fresh air. You are good with her, he says, gesturing at the animal. At all this, the man concludes. And now we are Marauder, but I believe we might actually be able to, well, first let's determine our Zodiac, sign. So we're Taurus, which is actually very appropriate. After making the proper calculations, I've determined that I was born under the sign of the Taurus, a constellation commonly associated with perseverance and determination. And I think we might actually be able to form the Hellenic Warrior Society. So that's going to cost us 140 ducats, laughable, and also 1500 prestige. Okay, so the prestige part, less laughable, but still good, I think. So let's go ahead and, you know what? Actually, let me duel this guy first. I can't. Never mind then. Screw it. And then let's create the Olympian champions. I'm assuming the cult of Bacchus is the satanic cult, which I think might be a little annoying. So maybe we'll hold off on forming that for now. Maybe someone else can just make it by themselves. The Olympian champions. Oh god, look at his hair. Oh no, what have I done? Pontifex Maximus Pluten has organized several outstanding athletes and gladiators under his employ to form the Brotherhood of the Olympian Champions, a society dedicated to the pursuit of excellence through physical labor. Although the society is based for the most part on Hellenic principles, its doors are open to any barbarian that shows his willingness to learn discipline and follow the teachings of the school's masters. Sounds fun. Those are the words of our inspiring... What is with your hair? Okay, you know what? That's a little bit better. Now he kind of looks like Robert Downey Jr. Really? A tonsure? Why would that be an... Oh, look at that glorious mane. That's what I'm talking... You know what? Or we could go for the shaved look, which I'm partial to as well. Or just go completely bald. But I'd say let's go with the glorious mane, the man mane. Or I guess mane is masculine by nature. Alright, and oh wait, can we actually go for the Hulk Hogan look? Oh, for a second I thought we could, but maybe not. Alright, you know what? I think we'll just go with... not the almost looks like a Fu Manchu. No, let's go for that. I think that looks good. I think that looks sufficiently, Greek-ish. Of course, I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, so, take everything I say with a grain of salt. As a matter of fact, take everything I say with a fistful of salt. So much salt that, your doctor will threaten to quit as your doctor because you've now consumed a fistful of salt and will probably die from salt poisoning or something, I don't know. The conversion of Pannonia to what? Catholicism. Oh, you filthy little bitch. Alright, well that is Khazaria done and dusted. Thank you very much. So now everyone please gather around in wherever the hell that is. Which will of course be not enough supply limit. Now try to meet up in our capital, I guess. Because I think we're done with the Khazarians. I don't know if we can actually go to war with them again. No, yeah, I think we would probably lose prestige by doing that. And I'd rather we keep the prestige so that we can have the, so that we can eventually take the ambition to form a thingamajig. Wait, so I'm the hero, eh? Nice! Very cool. What things do we have as... These dudes? Lifetime of War, that's not it. Survivor, that's not it either. Shield Maidens. Reaver. Summon Lodge Commander. Inspire Warriors. Set War Sacrifice. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that the Olympian champions don't have their own unique thing? Like how the Eagle Warriors have Call of the Steppes. Don't Do we actually not? Wow, that sucks. Really? Huh. Okay. Okay. Cool, thanks. I'm not upset. I'm not about to cry or burst into tears. Let's go for military aspect. And we'll of course go for duelist. And let's also get some warrior training. Jupiter? You mean Zeus, you filthy heathen. Would be proud of you, Nino tells me, softly humming the tune I just finished singing before clearing our throat. It's just something I made up while we were marching, I say, dismissively. You should keep it up, my friend. The woman argues. It's good for morale for the troops, you know. So now I am an anal feaster. This character is a source of morale for his troops, bringing them into singing into battle. Oh, movement speed. Wow, wow, wee wah. Hello, nurse. Well, I guess Marauder is kind of more appropriate for us, but I'll take Anal Eater. Why not? Sounds good to me. And look, we are now the glorious Amazons. Ah, joyous day. I've studied my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship, and I'm certain that some of them are becoming unsettled by the constant watch of their Pontifex Maximus. Perhaps it is time I admit that I could use some guidance when it comes to my own dueling. If nothing else, I could join their training. Oh, yes, please, with the diligence. Thank you. And once we hit Brilliant Strategist, we'll switch on over to Rulership so that we can possibly become ambitious and all that such. Can we upgrade our trade post right now? We cannot. I make me sad. Alright, who can I imprison? Who is this guy? I don't know who he is. You know what? Imprison him anyways. And otherwise... my sister. Sister, please stop trying to kill whoever the hell you're trying to kill. Oh, one thing I realized is that I think I can't confirm one way or another, but I don't think our succession is limited by our culture anymore. So to that end, I think it might not be a bad idea for us to try to get our family or our dynasty culture converted to Greek rather than staying as Elan. So let's experiment with Marios the First. Can we get one of these Greek dudes to come to our court? Maybe someone who's diligent, because I think that actually increases the chances of them converting the culture of their wards. Theophanes? Can I maybe coax you into coming into our... wait. Okay, I thought that was like 233 buckaronis, which wouldn't really be that much, but still. Be careful where you point that thing, a courtier cried out today as I was sauntering back from yet another session at the training grounds. Idly playing with a sword in my hand, the woman hurriedly corrected herself. Of course, a master duelist such as yourself would know best how to handle your sword and staff and spear and long, hard objects. Yes, I'm a duelist. In bed. Alright, well, let's bring this guy into our court. If we go with the heritage focus for our child, there's a good chance that she might turn iconoclast, but we can always switch back to our religion, whereas culture is, I think, a lot more difficult for us to flip as a horse lord. Alright, so we're gonna go for a... I mean, I guess we could have just used any of the Greek dudes that we had. Oh, look! My rival! Wait, why is he my rival? Why do you hate me? Why? You know what? We'll send her to my rival. Hopefully... I don't know if we can actually, make him like us more. Right. Why is that? Why is she now my... weird. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What just happened here? Oh, look at that, guys. Ah, oh, joyous day. Holy War for Tau? Let's do that. Sure, Mighty Bull, why not? And then you guys are also independent, so we'll do a conquest. Oh, go suck an egg, Council. Yeah, I want you having multiple wars. Multiple warrior buttholes. Fine. I won't. What a bunch of jerks. Good grief. I can handle it. I can wage wars. I can wage wars 9 times. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So wait, what do I get because I'm tyrannical now? Do these guys actually care? Oh. Oh, he's a tyrant. He didn't listen to us. Oh, look at that, guys. Our temple holdings are coming online. Of course, there's gonna be a lot more. Yep. Here we go. Just hold down the confirm button, and we will sacrifice you to Zeus. Fantastic. That's annoying, though, the whole tyrant thing. Then again, it would only affect my vassals, as well as people on my council. Thankfully, I don't really care about my vassals. I care more about my council, I guess, but not the end of the world, I suppose. Not the end of the world. Alright, you know what? Let me go ahead and siege down your capital here, Tau. Wait, can I actually abolish council? I can't, right? Yeah, sadly, I cannot. Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, well. You know what? See if you can siege down that entire place. And then we'll go ahead and piece these guys out. I think we're good, yes? Yep. Fantastic. Right, Abkhazia. We need more loyalists. That's the thing. We need more loyalists. Can I replace my advisor with someone who would like me better? Possibly. She's my concubine. You know what? Let's just fire her. Oh, look at that. Satan is now my advisor, and I love it. And she loves me, as a matter of fact. My kinsman? You know what? We'll fire him too. And maybe let's try to get Duda. Ah, Duda. What the hell, Duda? Come on. Come on, Duda. Don't be like this. Damn it. Now I kind of wonder if maybe that legendary bloodline perk that we had in our previous campaign was actually not such a bad thing. It would be kind of appropriate for us now, considering that we have to live with the council's decisions and whatnot. Again, I could just completely ignore them, since we don't really need to worry about our vassal stuff. But, you know. Okay, so we can usurp that. So what happens if I do? The Cognate, the Khanate of Georgia. Inatic Cognatic. What is Inatic Cognatic? Is it not just straight up, Inatic? Yeah, Inatic Open. And then Georgia is Inatic Cognatic Nomad Succession. What? Can I change that, or... Wait, are all of these... As far as I can tell, they're all open succession. Except for Georgia. Which I guess is because we usurped it? You know what, just destroy it. Who cares? No, that would only be for Georgia, right? Wait. I don't understand. Oh, it's just bugged. Never mind, it was just having some difficulty updating and whatnot. Alright, I don't know who you are. Let's have you go with struggle. In the meantime, Abkhazia. Sure, conquest their butt. No, no need for that. No need to waste money on that garbage. And you guys are still part of the Abbasids. Right. Because you still have Armenia. Horse. Of course a horse. Alright, what about these guys then? Oh, come on, I can handle that. Fucking pragmatists. Jeez. Alright, go ahead and siege that down. Burn it all. Salt the earth with their ashes. I don't know if you can actually salt things with ashes, but sure. There you go. Now will you let me declare war on her butt? Thank you. And she's only got the one county, so we might as well go for a conquest. Should we go for parts of Dalam? I mean, I guess we do have... it's annoying. We're gonna need to get that sorted. Either that or we just completely ignore it and don't ever worry about it ever again. I beg your pardon, Fraticelli Uprising? You have no business here. Go back to Orbitello. Really, the one last bastion of Catholicism? Sorry, not... I guess it's not the one last bastion. But the current site of the Pope's capital is Fraticelli now? That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. I kind of want them to get out of my territory before... Ah, there we go. They're going back to whence they came. What are these raiders? They've been parked here for like 50 million years now. Are you guys just sightseeing? Are you guys just tourists who forgot your visas or something? I don't understand. Why are you... You've been here since like the last episode. I don't... You know what? It's fine. Forget about it. Don't worry about it. Just take this county and then let's end the episode. 99%. And you guessed it, 100%. Sweet. Alright, so let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow and then we will declare a war against these guys for the Holy War for Dessa. And these guys for, I guess, yeah, let's try to take the rest of their holdings in Armenia, except we can't. But wait, if I take that, then he won't actually have any holdings. He won't personally have any holdings in the Kingdom of Armenia, so we may be able to usurp that, possibly. Possibly. But we'll see how that all works out. And then maybe we can just declare a war on this one dude left here. And let's also try to take this county, because I don't like the fact that Cyprus here has kind of been divided. Yeah, and then in between episodes, I will, of course, make sure that all of these temples are building shipyards and whatnot, and then I'll just give them away. I don't think there's any need for me to hold on to them. No, I think we're good. Yeah. Or at least, I think so. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast!